when you win there, the first thing that you said is thank you, and I want to say that everybody can overcome. What's the message, you know?
That's the message, man. Just to never quit, man. To never ever quit on yourself, despite how ugly things get, despite how far you've fallen. It's never over. You know, the day you quit and you think that the race is over is when it's over. But as long as you're optimistic and you believe in your brighter self and your better self, then those days are right around the corner if you have the balls to go and fight for them.
Jon, how does this particular win compare? You've been on quite a journey the last couple of years, and the emotion as you knelt down in the octagon afterwards spoke a lot.
Yeah, this win is it's the biggest one. You know, it's the first knockout that I've had in my UFC career. I had quite a few before I made it to the UFC, but the first knockout against a champion like Daniel Cormier, who's defeated everyone else, and then to end such a rough story with such a beautiful victory. It's the highlight of my career for sure.
Tell us about that finish. Obviously, it was the head kick that set it up.
Yeah, you know, I felt like I got Daniel to start focusing on the boxing aspect of it and low kicks, and I think he just came blind to the high kick, and figured it had been a while since I'd thrown one, and thought to see where he was at defensively, and he was open. We took the shot, and it rocked him, and that killer instinct came out, one that I haven't got to tap into for a long time. You know, sparring, you don't finish your opponents, and I haven't had many TKO or knockouts victories in the UFC. I haven't had any, so it was great to let that bloodthirsty come out and get that finish.
In the first round, Daniel was tougher than you thought.
The first round, I felt like I was still cruising, you know, but the second and third round before the finish, I felt like that he had progressed. I felt like he had gotten a lot better. You know, I've been out for almost 2 years, and he's been active, and he's been training with a magnificent kickboxing team, and he got a lot better for sure. I was a little surprised by that.
With the rivalry between the two of you, I think some of us would have been surprised that with the words that you said afterwards. You know, you said he is a champion, you know, and he's made you the person you are in the octagon now. Where did that come from?
You know, I've always felt that way. You know, I tell my coaches all the time that I don't think he's a bad guy. I think he's a pretty honorable and respectful guy. And, you know, unfortunately, we're in part of the same era, and there can only be one. But as far as his character, I mean, he's an example. He's the true model of what it is to be a champion. And that's something that he should always be proud of, you know. I believe I'm a better fighter, but he makes a tremendous champion. He really does.
And what did you say to him when you went over to him at the end?
I don't really remember. I was just so filled with emotion. I don't remember what I said. I just gave him a kiss, and it felt good to exchange an ounce of respect with him, because it's been negative since the day I met him. And so, you know, tonight, over a 2-year period, I got to show him that he is my brother. He's my brother in martial arts. You know what I mean? It's like this is a beautiful thing that we're a part of. And most people in the world don't have the heart to do what we do, and so we're always connected through this storyline and through just, you know, being warriors.
And you did seem to have on your mind a certain Brock Lesnar.
Yeah.
Is that something that we can expect to happen?
I don't know. You know, I'm gonna have to talk to Dana White and the UFC and see what they feel. But I do think the UFC could use some mega fights, and I'd be willing to put it on the line and put myself out there against the giant.
It's been a great.
David and Goliath.
It's been a great moment backstage. Dwayne Johnson, The Rock, came over to you. You had a sort of photo moment with your brothers as well. What did he say to you? It looked like he was leaning forward and giving some advice of his own.
Yeah, he just told me that my story is an inspiration, and he said that's why I'm here. You know, he said that's why you have the gift. You know, because it can inspire someone else. So he was just really proud of the fact that I told people to not give up on themselves, because I mean, I was a perfect example of that. And he believes that someone at home was inspired by that. He just wanted to let me know.
With Manuel getting knocked down, do you think that Gustafsson could take the first step?
I have no comment.
By any chance, did you see Gustafsson tweet about you?
I have no comment.
Is this a new chapter for Jon Jones now? Age 30, you got your first knockout win in UFC. Is this a new chapter?
Feels good. It feels good, yeah. I feel like this is a new chapter. I feel like I'm going to expect more out of myself moving forward, and hope to finish a lot more badasses.
Thanks for putting on a great performance. Congratulations.
Thank you, guys.